Hey, Power Pals! Here's some Honkai Star Rail. I have been binging the hell out of Final Fantasy Rebirth, and I got completely distracted and didn't even realize Sparkle was coming out. But I've been actually waiting for her too, because like, I'm not 100% on okay. I haven't looked too much into it, but I know that she increases the max like skill points on your team, and then like gives you a big buff that persists a few turns. And I think that buff goes up by how many skill points you use. I could be wrong about that. We're actually gonna go... Not there. This one. We're actually gonna go... Boop. And see what she does. But yeah, I got the gist of what she does. And I was like, I need to get her then. Because I have a lot of characters who would really love that. Like, Keiparo Lune. And Jinyuan. I heard she's actually really good with Jinyuan, which is awesome. I love using them in general. Well, Sparkle's in battle. The team's skill point limit is increased. Yes, it's the most skill points. Recovers a large number of skill points for allies and increases allies' crit damage and damage dealt. Okay. Let's do your technique, Dougal. Using the technique grants all allies misdirect. Characters with misdirect will not be detected by enemies, and entering battle will misdirect recovers skill points for allies. Okay. Bump, 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 bump.
Watch this.
Oh, oh god. Misdirected a little too late, still almost got hit.
We're in trouble now.
Give me... this is a team. That's a team they gave me. Oh no, wait, no, I forgot. Qingchui also used a shitload of skill points. That makes sense.
Wait for the tiles. They come.
Too bad Sparkle has not had her turn yet. Oh wait, it just adds them. You can't see this because I'm in front of them, but there's just 2 extra skill points that I get to use. Cool. But is this is this RNG a sign of what's to come when I start rolling? Please no. At extra skill points, I've already used them all on one attack. Now what's you do? I had a cat try to claw a sofa. Not allowed. Increases allies' crit damage and advances. Oh, it does a advance too. That's cool. Ultimate recovers skill points for the team and enables the team damage boost provided by Sparkle's talent to be additionally enhanced. Oh, okay. Whenever ally consumes. Oh shit. Okay, so her enabling them to do more damage, literally just her existing on the field. She doesn't have to do anything for that. That's wild. And then her ult just makes her talent do more, and then it's just the crit from the skill. That's awesome. That is sick. Okay. There you go.
Wait for the tiles. Let's play hide it and you.
Too bad I don't have skill points now because my first roll was so goddamn awful. Oh! Does that give back skill? Why do I have skill points again? Oh, it does. That I completely forgot that. We also recover. Okay. Yay! My bad RNG is fixed. I don't actually have my Qingchui leveled because I got Zila really early on, so I never actually leveled her. Like I said, I have Keiparo Lune, so he eats so many skill points. Just without the RNG.
Commencing research. Let's play for a while.
I should have turned this off actually so I could see her stuff better. Although she doesn't need to use the thing right now. Actually, does it say... How many turns was the buff for? Oh, is this just a once per turn thing? Okay, so I did have to use it again.
Oh, better late than never.
It's so weird how slow this is without the fast forward on.
See
Like back when I first played, I swear this felt normal.
Evil's begun.
This is actually slow motion.
Look at the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Bap. I want to see what Sparkle's art looks like. Should be able to see it now.
Don't worry. Let's pick it up a notch. That's a set.
I don't need to use it here because I have skill points, but I want to see it. I'm doing it.
Hide and seek. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places.
Also, Chinkra's guaranteed just hits, though. This is not a time you normally use it. That looks really cool, though.
Time for the payout.
Alright, I can't. Let me turn that off. I can only deal with low motion for so long.
1,000 wonders. -1.
I can't handle it.
To travel.
Probably heal too, I guess.
There's no power like team power. Oh, yeah. Choose me to strike.
Bow.
They come.
Bow.
My turn.
This is why I don't have Chintra level. What is this RG? It's like max rolls every time I don't have ult. Yeah, no, that was less a showcase of Sparkle and more of why I don't play Chintra. Holy shit. I also get, oops. I also get... I got a few of these to use first, too. Because you know what? We're getting a 5-star. Probably not from these 5 pulls. But we're getting a 5-star. Nope. 2. Ooh, not a bad one. 3. 4. And 5. That's it? No, of course not. I don't have any pity on this panel. But what I do have is this! That was my last 5 pulls for this pickle, and you know what? I know exactly who I'm gonna get. Because I still, after 300 standard banner pulls, I still do not have a Vanya. So today is the day, as you all are my witnesses, I finally get to join the ranks of being the Vanya haver. Yes, I would love a Vanya. I would absolutely love a Vanya on my team. Thank you very much, game. I appreciate you. So all I have are 78 pulls. I have literally 0 pity. My odds are not good. I do have, I think, some I could get in the shop, but we're really hoping for a miracle here. So I'm gonna need you guys to bless me. Like, hardcore bless me, please. Alright, here we go. I also don't need Sampo. My Sampo's done. I'll take the other 2. No. Man. Oh wait, I guess I must have Intro Max as well. Oh. Then I literally only need Hanya. That's a yikes. I hit 20. We need an Oli. We need an Oli, and we need to win the 50-50. Is that stop giving me Chingchuas? I don't need it. Hey, come on. Hey Busa, thank you. I need all the luck. The odds aren't good. Alright, here we go, 30. Come on. Come on, Oli Sparkle. That's not an Oli Sparkle. At least it's not a Chingchua. You know what? At least it's not a, like, Constellation 10 Chingchua. E10 Chingchua. 40. Come on. God! Gonna eat all my wishes and... Ooh! We'll take this, though. I'm never gonna use... this one. But we'll take We'll take this one. This one's good. I just realized you can't see my mouse for whatever reason. Obviously it's on game capture. So you can see what I'm pointing at. They're wiggling. What was that? That was 40, right? Maybe 50. Come on. Come on, Ollie Sparkle. Ah! Why you know? Come on. Come on, Pom Pom. Ollie Sparkle me. Are you the Sephoth is sitting on my desk. So he could be giving me the spill right now. Aloha, Zelly. How you doing? Alright, 60. This looking yikes. Oh. I'll take another Hanya. Hanya's still good. Alright. 70. God damn it! Buckle, please! I'm running out of wishes! I'm gonna have a beefed up Hanya. Alright, let me go shop real quick and just get another 10 ball for this. Yeah, these ones. Yeah, I can buy a good few out of this. I have whatever this shit was called. What is this shit called? Undying Starlight. You like my model? Thank you! I made it myself. Alright. Let's just be... We're at 70? So this is 80. So we're going, like, up into 5 points into soft pity. This could be the pull. I really hope it's the pull, because I'm running out of wishes. Here we go. It's a 5-star! It's 5-star! Is it the right one though? I have to win the 50-50. I have to win the 50-50. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Please. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh my god, Sampo, you fucking scared me. 6. 7. Oh my, she's waiting right till the end. I'm so tense. Come on. 8. No. No! No! Not him! No, he's the worst one! No! God damn it! No! That fuck gave me despair, dude. Fuck, man! I don't have enough wishes! Dude, he's so bad! I tried! I built him! I tried! I leveled him, I paired him with Japon. He's so bad! He's useless! Like, you couldn't even give me a good one! You had to make me lose and give me the worst one! God damn it. Oh. No, he gives fucking garbage can vibes. Not in the funny way the Trailblazer does. Just straight up trash. Aww. By 30 more. Think we get a double 5-star? Probably not, huh? Come on. No, we have to believe. We have to believe a bit only. But within 30 pulls sparkle. Come on. Please. That's not a sparkle. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking 4-stars though. 20. Come on. Come on. Sparkle. Please. No! Okay. I officially don't need any more Hanyas. This is the E6 Hanya right here. This one is nothing. Got so many Hanyas. Oh, oh man. I'm in pain, guys. Oh yeah. Do I? Do I need to swipe? I don't wanna. Do I need to swipe? Wait. I have a little more. I have a little more. I have a little more. Oh, I have 10 because I got those freaking Hanyas. I got one more 10 pull. It's one more free 10 pull. Come on. Come on. Oh, the free 10 pull! The free 10 pull did it! I'm 40! Tingle, go away! I don't need you. Let me see her. Come on. I know she's in here. It's guaranteed. No, she. Where are you? Where are you? Why are you hiding? Yes! There she is! The last free pull took all of my shop currency. But she came home. Yes! Fuck you, Yanqing! You couldn't stop this! You couldn't stop this, Yanqing! Oh my god. I don't care what was that shit. Oh. We got him. We did it. But I cannot put into words how sad I was. Yeah, that stupid kid, dude. Look at her. Look at her all glory, this little psychopath, dude. I can't wait to get more of her in the story. Well, like, I don't think there's a companion mission for her yet, right? She seems so unhinged. I am invested. Oh my god. I hope I have a light cone she can use. I actually don't have the materials and stuff, like I haven't free-farmed. Because again, I didn't realize she was coming out. And I've been trying to... Where is she? I've been trying to kill her. But I cannot get these two fucking relics to drop to save my life. So, I'm still working on her. I'm still working on him. He needs all of his relics. So I can pair him with Black Swan. He needs levels too. And then, oh, fuck this stupid... Yeah, take your goddamn Eidolon and leave me alone.
Like
Here, shut up, shut up, shut up. Nobody cares, Yanqing. Shut up. Now I have to level her too. So I have so many characters to gear. Okay, nobody cares about freaking you either.
The heavens are vast.
Yeah, I don't. Shut up. Go away. Wait. Why are you still talking? Okay. These we like though. I actually use Hanya a lot. She looks a bit like Hu Tao, does she? I think it's the hair. 100% it's the hair. Like the outfit, I feel like... I mean, Hu Tao does have red on her, but apart from like having a similar color, the outfit's like totally different, but the hair is like... The hair is like exact. The hair is very similar. I like Hu Tao too. I was playing Kitchen. This I didn't have any, and now I'm gonna have an E6 Hanya. That's how many Hanyas that gave me. That gave me enough to get extra Hanyas after getting E6.
In the obscure prophecy of Dream.
When an ally with Hanya's ultimate effect defeats an enemy, Hanya's action is triggered, or action is advanced forward by 15%. This effect can only be triggered one time per turn. Oh, that's pretty specific. After using the skill, the character's speed increases by 20%. Well, speed's always nice.
The obscure prophecy of Dream.
That's a normal one.
Heavens has enlightened my path.
Ultimate duration is additionally extended for one turn. Wait, like the buff? Isn't that that's an attack buff in the speed boost, right? Be the target ally and attack. Oh, So that just lasts for another turn. That's nice. That's very nice.
Is Sister calling me?
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from
That's
the heavens
just a level
has
up.
enlightened my path.
And increase the damage boost effect of the talent by an additional 10%.
In the
Also
obscure
very nice. Dude,
prophecy of Dream,
my
a
Hanya's... What is
star
wrong
from
with
the
this one?
heavens has enlightened
Yeah, see
my
this one? What
path.
is she plotting down here? What's going on? My Hanya's suddenly kind of cracked out. Okay. That'll take. Oh my god. Dude, I am so happy, you guys. I cannot put no words. The fact that she showed up on the absolute last pull. I had to figure out who... I know I'm going to want her with him, right? With Imbibitor Lunax. He eats so many skill points. And then apparently she's also really, really good with Jing Yuan. So gonna put her in with him too. I had to figure out who I'm swapping out though. Because Yuan Mei is just good. For like, for like everyone. It's just good. And Ting Yun gives him his ult back faster, which is really nice for Lightning Lord. But I'll figure it out. These ones I'm still building. Those I'm still building. I like that there's so many teams now that you can have. So obviously we're not just going to end it after just doing polls. I actually have... I clicked the wrong button. I always forget what the quests are. I have 2 character quests that I haven't done yet. I think this one is Argenti, and then this one is Black Swan. So which one should we do? Who should we go visit? Who do we want to go be friends with? We do Argenti. Because I actually... It's weird, I've been using the hell out of him in the game, but I actually haven't met him yet. It was a little jarring during the main quest when I think the Trailblazer mentioned the Knights of Beauty. I'm like, how do you know about that? Like, maybe I should do this. Go Washtopia. Hey, Pom Pom!
You're finally back! And just in time for the Express's grand spring cleaning. Have you ever heard of a Washtopia? It's a place where space vehicles can stop to rest. There are plenty of them throughout the universe. They're close enough together that you can travel between them without even activating a warp device.
You want me to help with spring cleaning?
Washtopias only clean the exterior of the train, and they do a great job too. However, the seats, rooms, windows, all the nooks and crannies inside the Express, we have to do those ourselves.
Makes sense. You're not gonna spray a hose around the living room.
Since you only just got back, why not take a little rest and chat with the crew? Once you're ready, come find Pom Pom and we'll prepare to depart.
Let's go. Ooh. He's all mysterious. I wonder who this could be. Also, I love how it's May encounter. Like we're gonna do his story quest, and we're just not. There's just a chance you just never actually meet him. He's just not there. Should I just play him there? Argenti with Argenti?
Something seems off. Pom Pom already selected a route. We've seemingly gone off course. Strange.
You fucked up, Pom Pom.
Navigation is always precise. Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take a look in the control room.
Okay. Yep. We're under attack!
What happened?
Giant space serpent?
What's happening? Did you see that huge shadow?
I did indeed.
Everything outside is red. What's going on?
Have we fallen into the red dimension?
You really expect me to know the answer to that? Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not
Like, you know something
you
or two
see
about
every
hopping
day.
dimensions.
March. The Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered a chain reaction. The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
How do you crash into someone in space?
That's a good point. Like, if space travel was a thing, you know there would be fucking accidents all the time. But there's so much goddamn room out there to not hit people.
Another vessel in our vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity. After the collision, 2 individuals found their way onto the Express.
It's kind of like when, I mean, to a lot smaller scale. Kind of like when, like, boats crash into each other out in big bodies of water. Like, there's no road you have to stick to, just go around. Unless it's a case where, like, I guess you're trying to sail over, like, a reef or something, and there's only one way through it, but... It's like, how the fuck you running into other boats? Oh. He's just here now. Okay. We have guests?
Guests? I don't think they're here for tea.
They appear to be friendly.
Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
How did he even get on here? Hey, Argenti. I'm Argenti.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You
It's a
are
fucking
truly
potted
beautiful.
plant, bro.
A lady. I offer a sincere compliment. You're akin to a flower in winter. Oh? Another beautiful soul. Allow me to introduce
He's got so many compliments.
I am Argenti. I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May I know your names?
Did you crash into the train?
Indeed, and I extend my deepest apologies for doing so. I wish to remedy the situation, hence my arrival on the Astral Express.
Now we know he didn't do it on purpose. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
Dude, I don't know how the hell he got on here. Didn't have to ask for, like, permission to board or anything. He was just like, ah, shit, we hit someone. Let me just hop in the vehicle.
An honor. I was just
Invite
explaining
myself
the
in.
significance of
I've already
beauty
made a
to
hole
this
anyways.
foliage. Pardon my abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Idrilla the Beauty?
Not at all.
The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor.
Like a missionary for the pretty goddess? Are you saying we're also beautiful?
Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young lady.
You did just compliment a plant.
Both my words and actions come from the bottom of my heart. You are indeed beautiful, like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
This plant doesn't even have flowers, it's just a fawn.
Yes, though not exclusively. Just as I extol the beauty in this foliage, what I anticipate is an encounter. A collision and exchange of minds and philosophies.
Now my only option is just cautious silence.
Young lady, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
You haven't even told me anything about her other than she's beautiful. Sure.
You sound confused.
I am.
Young lady, with all due respect, I fear you may still be grappling with this philosophy. Yet, agreed with me out of kindness. An act of pure beauty in itself. I cherish different ideas, but judging from this situation...
Yeah, this guy just finds the good in everything, doesn't he?
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in
Uh-oh.
a way that only a knight can. I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should I be
but to be
fortunate
battled.
enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the Beauty as the most peerless beauty of all.
I mean, I haven't seen her though. Oh, have you ever seen a driller in person?
To my lasting sadness, no. It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty that commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize. Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
Okay.
Why are you fighting?
Argenti versus Argenti.
Communicating with others
Why
can
is
be
it
the
on
most
slow?
difficult
Stop.
endeavor.
Stop.
It is
Stop toning that off.
through action alone that we can convey our intent.
We don't do slow-mo here.
You understand.
The ten lords decree, hereby ordained.
Get to use my more powerful Anya now. Oh, by the way, how is the volume? It was kind of like blasting my ears out when I opened the game for some reason, so I had to turn it down a bit. I hope it's not too quiet now.
Hesitation only breeds chaos.
Dash Bushwan.
My oath is to a solitary rose.
I didn't leave myself skill points. Damn it. I'm a fool.
Still in denial.
That's okay. Hanya's thing lasts an extra turn now. Let me just get some skill points.
My guiding light. Wretched and flesh wood. I will protect all beauty. For Idrilla.
Oh, Driller.
Put forth all your might.
You're supposed to hit me back with it. Rude.
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening here. Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined.
You can interrupt anytime, Walt. Thanks for taking me out.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with her. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us.
So the battle couldn't have waited till after that?
I was piloting the one and only through the galaxy when I discovered Velite, an IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved him.
Cave where?
Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
Who's Velite?
According to him,
And where was
he
this
is an
cave?
IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock. He swore to follow Idrilla the goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Oh, that was... I read this as why did you rear end the Empress instead of the Express, and I was confused. I was like, who's the Empress? Why'd you rear end the Express?
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
What do we do now?
Enjoy the present moment.
And then...
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Looks like you're really here to make friends.
You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the red night of the universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch. These two things are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
Well, try not to take too long. Things could deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours, after all.
Oh, so the world has already met Velite? Generic NPC, so how are you doing?
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead. I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That
Yeah, I know.
Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys. I want to go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam.
I heard you became a follower of the Eon of Beauty. Is that true?
Did Argenti tell you that?
Doesn't sound like he's in for it.
Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all."
I should probably hold on. I should probably move myself over. You probably on this side now. Is that better or worse? I mean, at least for the cutscenes, then I'm not in the I'm not in the way of the selections. Try that.
I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. And he refused. I couldn't believe it.
He's not looking for a husband.
So I just
He's looking for people to follow Adrilla.
Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture. Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla. Who came up with such an awkward sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Eon of Beauty? But of course, I repeated it again in order to survive.
Sounds about right.
Adrilla the beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all. Just like that.
Can't you be more positive?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend, this is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand? When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship.
Dreams are
My
dead.
parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams.
Does working for the IPC stop you from pursuing your dream?
Enough! This is a painful topic.
Oh,
I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead. I guess I'm living the life of a supporting character now.
I mean, it's hard to get out of that role when you have when you're a generic NPC.
But after
You'll never
running
be
into
on a banner,
Argenti,
my friend.
I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn my life around. He's tall, handsome, and a knight. Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest. I told him about my idea, that he could advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty.
You're trying to turn this
That
into a
will allow him to
business?
preach more efficiently. He was very impressed. I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the express. He'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
Idol?
You're right. It'd be a shame to waste such a handsome face. He just screams idol. So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
A few good ideas help us.
Are you even listening to me? All right. I have nowhere else to be. Let's go.
Pom pom?
Huh? What was that sound? Did someone scream?
Pom pom? Pom pom!
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it? Pom knows the express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the express? Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin.
In your space,
Those
pom
are
pom.
opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms?
Remember to check under the bed.
Read the room. Enough with the mean jokes. Now's the time for action. I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
March has a point. Pom-Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
I don't like Pom Pom going alone when there's maybe a monster on the train. Oh. That's weird.
Is that me? What's she saying? I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know. Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise.
Weird how evil March can look just by narrowing the eyes a little bit and getting rid of, I guess, this little bit of like line. I guess did they get rid of it, or is it just because her eyes are narrowed?
All of your forgotten memories. Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me?
Well, they did give it the top one, I think. Yeah, it says no eye shine and just eyes more narrowed, suddenly much more sinister.
Why did you stop talking? Oh,
March, can you hear me?
huh?
Beep boop.
My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
March, you need to run.
But
March, flee. You're gonna get got by the body snatcher.
March, please reply. Have you left the room?
Did something happen to March?
Not good. I need you and
Why are we
Down
just
to check on
standing
March.
here? Everyone's supposed to go check their rooms, and me and Down Hung are just hanging out.
I'll accompany you. Velite, you two.
What? Alright, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
March, are you good?
It's an insect?
Ugliness. The inharmonious pitch has surfaced. Honor compels
It doesn't
us
look
to
like March at all.
vanquish this dissonance.
Is it like an illusion or something that only March can see? Oh, I should have fucking... Oh my god.
Wonders to
Should have done this first. Wasting energy. I don't have enough.
I shall be the judge.
Got to say, do I need to not do this yet? Because I don't want to leave myself with no energy for Argenti again.
Guiding light. Beauty is eternal.
welcome, customers.
Did it once. I do that a lot more often than I would like to admit.
Things human creations.
By the will of the ten lords decree,
Fool.
hereby ordained.
Multiplying only makes Argenti stronger. Himiko's in my chat, oh my god. Hello. Thank you, I made the model myself.
Wretched and fleeting.
I would have much rather if you showed up earlier. I still managed to get her. Like, literally barely. But I almost lost Sparkle to a Yanqing.
That was so
And
scary. I was like a
the worst
long-lost
one.
twin
The
sister
worst one.
suddenly appeared
I
out of
actually
nowhere.
use Himiko.
I believe it was only
I ain't
a
never gonna
bug.
use Yanqing. But you know what? Sparkle came, it was okay. And thank you for the follow. I was going off of my little rant there. That was so scary. They lost his sister. Yeah. This is an illusion or something, I guess.
Seeing true stings again.
Huh?
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us.
I don't think you can ever get rid of those.
Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
Sting pheromones?
Huh?
The fuck?
Farah Hill? What is that? Is that bad?
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations.
News to me.
I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. That's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
So that was just a
Is
hallucination?
a new power unlocked for the bugs?
Why do I feel kinda disappointed? Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
Because you want to know about your past.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion.
But then it couldn't keep talking because it wouldn't know what to say because you don't know what to say.
My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not...
I don't want to
Get
see a bunch
overrun
of
by
marches
bugs.
roaming around the Express. One of me is enough.
We're on the same page.
So we're just going on a bug hunt through the Express? What's going on? Pom Pom, are you okay? Okay. For a sec I thought he wasn't here. I was about to be concerned. Hey, Himiko! I found Himiko.
This isn't good. Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
This is a race against the clock.
Check around the Express.
Oh, that was a short cutscene. Okay. Pom Pom, how you doing, buddy? Can I not talk to you? Oh, how to take camera pictures. Did you take a picture of Pom Pom? You observe that Pom Pom's tail is impeccably groomed, clean, fluffy, and smelling nice, with no signs of anything out of the ordinary. You fight off the impulse to reach over and feel it. Alright. Welt. All appears to be in order, except for a small bunch of what is likely highlighted hair. Although you can't be completely sure, there is nothing amiss with Mr. Yang's hair.
What are you up to?
Examining your hair. You're pretty convinced that Walt standing there in front of you is real. Best to back away before he gets grumpy. There are 0 eggs here. Is that highlighted? I always thought it was like a little bit of gray, because I mean it doesn't really make sense as gray because gray should probably start at the top, but you know, it's anime. It's anime. He's our old hot grandpa. I thought it was just a little bit of gray hair. I don't know if it's dyed or not. I should check these things, really? Oh. You realize that the eggs here have started humming, creating a symphony of sorts, and it captivates you. You invariably notice that for some people, what they say sounds better than what they actually do. Driven by your sense of justice, you eradicate the eggs. You discover an egg. Now and then, you've wished for a world with less bewildering things. Yeah, that time is not me. That's the text. But the moment you discovered that there was a real chance of them being eaten, your sense of justice prompted you to take down the enemy. All things considered, even if you have no use for it, you can't let it benefit another party. Sure. You know what? Sure. Bomb.
More eggs!
I'm down, dude.
Propagated on the Express. Are there eggs in my shoes?
The clock is ticking. We need to find a more efficient method. Act quickly. Let Pom Pom think. Every one of
What? What am I doing?
Use your brain and think of something!
Well, as a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh, now that you mention it, Pom-Pom does have a backup measure. We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come
It comes
in
right
handy.
back to spring
I was
cleaning.
planning to use it to sweep the express's ceiling during spring cleaning.
Now we're just cleaning up bug eggs.
Got a nifty wide-angle lens on it. Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us.
Like cleaning up like a suspicious attic or something that's got spider eggs everywhere.
I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant
Fun.
for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and crannies as we go.
What do you want to check first? The car seats? Oh, I see. On top of the seats or under the seats. Gotcha. Under the seats? You stare at the dark shadow cast by the car seat, imagining eyes staring back. You start to panic and want to get away.
Nothing out of place here.
Nothing under the seats. Interesting. You feel disheartened until you remember your duty to seek out the swarm. Time to search in another area. Let's see on top of the seats. Nothing wrong with the seat's red leather. You feel the urge to trace your finger along the edge of the seat's depression. No one ever appreciates the weight these seats have to uphold.
Stay alert. Now's not the time for relaxing.
Good job, coach.
Let's...
The plant in the corridor. Oh, this was the one that Argenti was staring at when he first came in. It all comes back to this plant. Argenti insists it's a potted plant with the ability to think, prompting you to question, does it really have intellectual capabilities? You struggle to persuade yourself that this is nothing more than a typical potted plant, lacking any unusual traits that set it apart from regular flora. Yet you can't shake the idea that the soil in the potted plant might actually be scrumptious chocolate powder worth sampling next time around. Trailblazer, no! Don't eat dirt!
What are you doing? Nothing out of
What are you doing?
Here. Maybe we should check the faraway cars. What do you think? Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argenti could put his name to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
I mean, we were just in March's room. Would there be more or not? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. March's room should be clean, because we just got rid of the bug in there. This is more. March's room is pink and bright. Nothing's out of the ordinary. You find yourself counting her fluffy animals.
You still awake?
Dan Hong's room. Oh, well. A knight and his bug knight. Nothing to see here. Hold on.
You must be the creature that she mentioned.
It's not a bugaboo.
Bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm.
They really are.
Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself. But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights!
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Well, let's go save him.
Gotta go save him from the fake bugaboo.
Beautiful beings! Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
Oh, body got full charge. Nice.
Until I see, I will protect
See if we get any with this then.
beauty.
No, not quite. Did a lot of damage, though.
Recount.
Embrace virtue. Wretched and fleeting.
I see through you. Converge and awaken. Welcome, customers.
This is Siri. By the will of the ten
Go ahead,
lords
give our
decree,
Genti more targets to
hereby
hit.
ordain.
I had no idea I'd be fighting a bunch of bugs, but it turns out Argenti was a good pick for this.
Beauty is eternal. I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. Its deceptive and threatening nature is much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
You mentioned this thing transformed into an object of beauty, something that she once spoke of, that you never personally encountered.
Interesting that, I mean, I know technically, like, they only have so many game assets and they're not gonna make something, like, some completely new creature just for that one scene. But it would be weird to think about that, the Trailblazer just kinda told him about Wubbaboos, and then he managed to create one in his head that's, like, exactly it. You know, like, how many times does somebody describe something to you that you've never seen before, like without showing you a picture or something? I mean, unless maybe Trailblazer showed some pictures, but it says that they just spoke of it. So there's like, realistically, there was no way that Wubbaboo would have actually looked like a proper Wubbaboo. Like something, it would have been kind of vaguely one, but something would have been fucky.
Yes, it was something she mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
Also, when did I have the time to talk to you about Wubbaboos?
I see.
We just met.
This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments. In order to take the form of what they personally desire.
You figured it out, Dan Hong. Good job.
In Argenti's eyes, Wubbaboos are a thing of beauty. But
They are pretty
my
cute.
past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, even an insect speaks.
You know
kind
what would have been
words
crazy?
when death is near.
Is if the hallucination showed up as a driller. Just the goddess of beauty's just chilling in Dan Hong's room.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
Let's ignore the fact that you
okay.
understand insect speak for now. Wait, I think I understand. When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank,
What do you
I
understand?
came across a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name: Giant Sting.
Original.
This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot. I believe the Overlord Argenti mentioned could be referring to this colossal being.
What was that, the big space snack?
And we're...
Space snack? Jesus. Can't talk.
I think I understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
Oh, that's why it's red outside. We got eaten. We swallowed the entire express?
Yes. That's my theory.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
Also, why does this giant bug have a bunch of little bugs inside of it?
What do you mean?
Like, living inside of it. Not even being digested or something.
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
I hate when I go into caves and they just make swallowing sounds at me.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
Oh, what is that?
Huh. It looks like our theory has already been confirmed.
The sounds of us being eaten.
Let's talk to Mr. Yang.
What impeccable timing.
Oh, it's so quiet. Someone say something.
After meeting all of you, I, Argenti, can die without regrets.
I mean, that's
Never mind. I'm fine with silence.
There's like nothing out there apart from it being red to indicate that it's the inside of anything.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
Let me explain the situation.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into
Are we gonna bust out like alien style?
of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the giant sting's body.
Can we not just warp out?
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
Yeah, that'd be great. Being stranded inside a giant insect and now your train is on fire.
I am not fond of this idea.
Understandable.
Could it fail?
You just said it could.
In a word, yes. The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach acid? I've had them for ages. I need to find a way to save them.
Yeah, just the teddy bears and bunnies.
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try
she's
and
dumb.
take your minds off the situation.
I like March, but goddamn, she's dumb.
It's all right. We're in this together.
She's like doing them.
Noticed? Morale on the Express is low.
Oh, okay. Is that it? Hey guys, you doing okay?
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But given the circumstances, maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing.
It'll be fine.
Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
This is an optional quest line. Nobody's going to die here. Hi, March. Well, maybe this guy. Maybe Velite. He might die.
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this my destiny?
Probably.
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
Does Pom Pom die if the Express gets destroyed? Probably, right? Does Pom Pom, like, is part of the Express or something? Like, I know he can't leave the Express.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'm bidding farewell to this flora. After having made
Is it possible for Pom Pom to just, like, make a new Express?
And having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
Ugh, can you and the Fern get a room already? How can anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
The Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together. Woohoo! You're back! Although I guess that doesn't change our odds.
Who are you talking to?
Who knew our first meeting would be our last?
That was weird.
It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
Velite, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
Sound like it.
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
We know Velite's not gonna die. Because, he's gotta get escorted to his destination safely. Argenti gave his word. The knight's honor and all that. You're worried about the Express just like everyone else, right?
No. The Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis.
Who's Argenti's
While the
ship?
Express is being prepared,
He just abandoned his
I would
ship.
like to speak with her in private.
Just decided he's gonna come along with us on the Express to get out of here and just be like, fuck it, I'll buy a new ship later. Good night, Himiko. Thank you for hanging out.
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, it is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now, too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you.
You got. Oh, okay. I gotta go over here and talk to him again, I guess. Thought he was just gonna continue.
I apologize for being so abrupt.
Oh, right, he
You
just
must
wanted to
find me
speak with
strange
Trailblazer.
for wanting to speak with you alone. I will
My
tell
bad,
it
man, my
straight.
bad.
I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
Just gonna go out there and swim around in the bug stomach acid by yourself?
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct.
So they're talking about the Express getting dissolved in like stomach acid or whatever, right? But there's like these those are asteroids out there just floating around. Is it just, I guess this whole area was supposed to imagine is just completely filled with this acid and it's clear and they're just kind of floating around in it? Is that what we're going with?
Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty.
I love that he's got
Standing
little sparkles in
as
his
a
eyes.
bulwark to defend it against all.
He's got such pretty eyes.
The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain this is thanks to the strong friendship you have with one another. That is why I must swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it. I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argenti.
This man's like trying to write his own biography or something. A novel about the journey of Argenti. Who is them?
In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness. And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Neon? I'm gonna assume you're not still hallucinating.
Tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to believe. In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
Are you fighting to see them?
Yes, this is my wish. It is a never-ending cycle of falling and standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked.
Man just wants to be constantly close to dying so he can maybe see a driller. So, what?
This is my vow as a knight of beauty.
Why'd you want to talk to me alone?
We were interrupted halfway through our battle. As a warrior, articulation has never been my forte. Yet, I still needed to impart the remaining half to you. I apologize. I have been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand.
You did just say that.
Do I have your support?
You'll be fine. You got plot armor. I support you.
You do? Thank you.
He's happy.
Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours.
I don't know about that one.
In that case, please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle, which I only wish we had been able to conclude.
We're gonna finish our
I
battle.
hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret. I shall prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell. My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Stop turning off fast forward.
Fight is fun!
Until I see.
I should have waited till he summoned his shield. I forgot that NPC Argenti summons shit. Ah well.
I shall be the judge.
My guiding light.
Just a flesh wound.
I see through you. Converge and awaken.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might. My oath is to a solitary
All
rose.
things in the human creations.
And up.
Beauty is eternal.
Yeah, give me that buff. Give me that buff. My buff.
Pledge thine loyalty.
A 1,000 wonders to
This would be enough to cap him off. Nice.
Until I will protect all beauty.
Bop. Argenti is annihilating Argenti right now.
Behold, this symbol of pure. You are fighting a gentleman.
By the will of the Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
That buff, Tanya buff.
A guiding light. Wretched and flee.
Now this.
Challenge.
I just used Argenti because this is the Argenti quest, so let's bring Argenti. But man, there's so many fights that just have a million enemies to hit. It's working out really well for me.
Be the judge.
A quick divination.
Confess. Put forth all your might.
You do a new Yoruba.
The flesh. My oath is to a solid. Beauty is eternal. Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Talk yin and yang.
Yin
Welcome,
and yang.
customers.
By the will of the Ten Lords' decree,
And the
hereby
boost.
ordained.
And kill that. Thank you. Oh, that's a one target. Whoop. I should have used that on the other guy.
Converge and awaken.
I never actually looked at what these do. Like the, So I have a bad habit of not looking up what new enemies do, like at all, unless I really, really need to.
Until I.
And I never actually looked at what all his fields do. Just like, kind of kill him, you know? If you kill him, it doesn't matter what they do.
All things human creations.
Flesh wound.
That said, though, I guess it also doesn't really matter who that buff goes on, because he's gonna die anyways.
I see through you. Fight is fun.
Unless you just care about getting screenshot numbers.
This is
I do not.
serious. I shall be the judge.
Easy.
Your demeanor, strength, and the etiquette of your combat. I admit you have won me over. Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of
Does it now?
The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived.
Please don't die out in a space bug.
Farewell to the Express.
I should come to think of it, he hasn't been in he hasn't been in the story yet. Please don't die out in the space bug. You're confident you can get out alive?
Dear friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the opportunity to escape.
Will we meet again?
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos.
I mean, I hope you get
The
some time in the
cosmos
main story.
is boundless. We may yet have another encounter.
I do. He's not a very deep character, but he's a good guy. I would like to see more Argenti in the story and not have him just bound to his character quest. That would be great. I'm ready to say goodbye.
Excellent, dear friend. After
If I
completing
must.
my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection. Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken.
He's got confidence if nothing else.
Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
Let's go talk with the others.
Don't die in the space bug, please.
So, how did your talk with Argenti go?
He wishes to go stab the giant sting in the stomach by himself.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things?
I don't understand him.
I suppose it all depends on whether you support his understanding of and devotion to the beauty.
Yeah, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. I can't stop him.
We can't change what other people long for.
Exactly, bud.
I took a nap just now. I dreamt there was another me piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argenti. I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met.
Oh, is Mr.
It's really
Nameless
still a little
NPC gonna
uneasy.
get him out of there after he goes and
So
stabs the
what
bug?
on earth is Argenti up to, anyway? Huh? What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own? So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a plant, that was all serious? You refused him, right?
He insisted.
That's a suicide mission! And for what? Don't get me wrong, I don't really care. But if he dies,
This guy's actually here for a reason. He's here to make sure our boy doesn't die in the space bug.
Ugh, why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've got to talk some sense into him.
Wait, where'd Velite go? Why is he still by himself?
After jumping
he's
from the
back.
express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse, so the express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your nightly duty?
Of course he does.
Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You... Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you.
Gotta pilot the ship and get him out of there.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now. I may not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the Express.
You're impossible. Fine. It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincided. So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back in one piece.
Do not worry. You will hear my shout. Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all. Once the Express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time. Having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
Oh. Ooh.
Hey!
That's that big mouth. We see the. I want to see. I want to see the whole bug.
Make the universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant sting.
The fireworks in the space.
The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect wasn't that big. Maybe it was all an illusion.
I'm afraid not, March.
I want to see the whole bug and just like a speck. Like just a speck that is the Express. Man.
I bet Argenti would think these fireworks were really beautiful. We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy.
It's okay, trust. Trust.
I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom Pom still feels a little sad. Pom Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Velite just left the Express too. He looked really upset.
Yeah,
guess he didn't
he
know
had to
what
go
Argenti
pilot
was
the ship
thinking
and pick
either.
up Argenti. What his dream prophecy told him to do.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They're difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
But the fireworks.
And the starry sky!
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals and struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But
Wait, is Adrilla just not even alive?
find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
Is he literally worshipping a dead Eon?
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it. Like the one you met. He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals.
That's kind of depressing.
The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty?
I don't know. Obsessively watching cats eat food. What? I mean, they're kind of messy a lot of the time. I don't know if I call it. It's cute, but it's probably not beautiful. Let's go with the sappy anime answer. That which exists between the crew.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I figured you would think so.
Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers. I wonder what exactly it is that the Knights of Beauty are pursuing through the cosmos. Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them
A good
with
question.
his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
It did seem like he had a kind of tunnel vision. And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams.
Reality is always worse than fiction.
I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, "Idrilla! Are you in there? Idrilla!" I won't be surprised. But so what? I still think he was a nice guy. Even if he was a bit weird.
He is.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
Washtopia. Okay, suddenly what was here? Oh. Argenti! Are you all safe and sound? I am sincerely worried. So many question marks. That plot armor. That NPC riding the spaceship armor. Oh, they were going. The true stingray have a case of bad breath, something akin to indigestion. Afterwards, I spent a long time wiping and polishing my armor. Yeah, I bet. I'm glad you're alive. Boo-hoo. Wormageddon. Now, finally, after using him since he came out, I finally met Argenti. Oh, what is this? What? Face of 14 Illusions, Abandoned Confession of a Knight of Beauty. If my mind had not been clouded by the evil hand of fate, I would have perceived all the allure of the senses and the yearnings of the spirit. I perceive that your words and actions make you truly exist, your countenance and blade flowing with blood and passion unseen by the world. I admire all the grace bestowed upon your noble nature, hidden in the darkness of the armor but deeper than the heart. Perhaps yearning to see you, I caught a glimpse in the visions, burning with vigorous penance to elevate your nobility. Blind loyalty would reclaim you from all lands and kingdoms. Fearlessness veils our shy eyes more than any shroud. Our commandments of sonnet test our resolve like the breath of a louse. How I wish you could know my devoutness. How I wish you could know my longing. How I wish you could know my fervor. What is... Okay. Why are you leaving papers around here?
Too peaceful. Why do I feel like someone's watching me?
I am. Scary ghost noises.
Help me! Help me! Oh, it's you! Please don't sneak up on me like that.
Welcome to the Astral Express. Take lots of pictures.
Oh, good idea. The Astral Express is so peaceful and majestic. I've only been in the parlor car a few moments, and I already feel calmer. This place is the best.
Happy to have you here. Okay, we got... we got time yet. Let's do Black Swans. Gotta go talk to the weird eyeball.
This familiar wind.
Hello?
A call to
Have you
sweet
all
memories.
reached Washtopia? What are these answers? He asked if we reached Washtopia and it feels great or not good. Sure, Washtopia feels great. Uh-huh. Uncertain whether you notice this, but there's a fourth bug in the express. Oh? Hiding inside Velité's armor, mini insect. However, it was none other than the Overlord they mentioned. The giant sting is at the bottom of the ladder. The Overlord's not the giant sting? I tracked down Velite. He saw himself flying and steering the one and only. I helped him to defeat the insect boss. However, he seemed a little lost as the illusion phased away. Beautiful things, and yet he says he has no obsessions and is immune to hallucinations. I suspect he was quietly affected by you. Oh, go. God, man, you're going too fast. Chose to give up the idea of using conscious, but the beauty seemed keen to become a pilot instead. The cat is throwing things off of the desk. On the basis of hallucination, I'm confounded. According to you, the wing dust made everyone see the same fireworks at the end. Why? That's a good question. Argenti's pretty good though. Hopefully he'll get some actual story time.
Trailblazers from the Astral Express. Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store.
Long time no see, old big eye.
No see. Diamond in the rough. I've already made the necessary preparations. Be careful, though. We did pass the safety inspection stipulated by Article 027, damaged ferrets, and Article
Why is your voice going weird?
However,
It's
this
back.
Dreamscape will feature unfiltered and unpolished fresh memory. You will make for a very vivid experience. Veteran gamers call this type of dream a thrill dream. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. If you feel any discomfort, please leave the Dreamscape immediately and seek professional medical help.
Ah.
I just so happen to be an excellent doctor, albeit a psychiatric one.
so he is a doctor? Question mark?
Please, close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream button. Oh, yes. I nearly forgot. That elegant girl mentioned something before she left.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
Did you just catch that in a recording? Black Swan is in your... Ooh. Do I get to use a trial Black Swan? Because mine's not built. No. Alright. In that case... Moving on my half built ratio then too. Because my sample is also not ready, but my ratio is a little better off. Alright, we're gonna add a half-ass doctor ratio. Black Swan. I could do a one May. And Fushuan. Let's try that. Boop.
In my estimation, there is no question about it. This is murder.
Murder. Such a foreign word to us. The people of Penacony could never come to any harm while under the watchful protection of the family.
Murder mystery with Black Swan.
In a dream, even if you're bashed 1,000 times with a hammer. At worst, you'll still wake up in reality in a hotel.
So, Firefly should be alive, right? And Robin? Right? It's like I was saying, playing through the story. How are they gonna die if it's a dream? Doesn't make sense. Nobody ever established that you die in a dream, you die in real life. Nobody told me we were playing by Sword Art Online rules.
Not necessarily.
A fucking sample.
If the result
A
does
sparkle
not
again.
constitute harm, the criminal intent is clear enough. You specifically came here to cordon off the scene because of the unsavory nature of this case, right?
That's the other thing. Did we ever... Was Sampo ever here? I don't... Or was it her the whole time? Because it did confuse me, because I didn't even know if, like, I don't know if Bellabog residents even can travel through space yet. Like, because they were set back so far, right? Like, the technology and whatnot. So unless they're gonna hitch a ride on someone else's ship, I don't know that they can even get to space. Although I guess they are reconnected with the IPC. So maybe they could, like, set up some sort of travel with IPC ships or something. I don't know. I do wonder about these things, but I'm just gonna assume that this is not Sampo.
You're not wrong. Even if there are no casualties, being smashed over the head with a hammer in the middle of the street for no reason at all? This is not the kind of thing that happens on Penacony. You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Wish they gave me a trial sample for this. I would use Black Swan as sample then.
Are you a witch? Just how did you manage to convince them in the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives?
Offer no explanation.
Just some suggestions at the memory level. If something happens in everybody's memory, then that something becomes a fact. Rather than hearing endless explanations, would you like to experience it for yourself?
No! Hey, you can save that for the enemy.
Then on to the next order of business. Let's discuss your companion, shall we?
Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection. I've been watching you for quite some time. You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel.
Okay.
You followed me wherever I went.
Oracle confirmed.
The dreamscape. In the windows along the commercial street. In the pond water reflections of the Iding Park. Even in the reflections of the wine glass. Everywhere. My dear, do you have a crush on me? Well then, Seeing as you're so interested in me, let's play a little game. I left a puzzle for you, Nero Timal. Solve it and prove that you're capable of pleasing me. If you can solve it, then we can talk.
Is this gonna be like a... Is this a Black Swan and a Sparkle story quest? Like I mentioned earlier how there was no Sparkle quest yet. Is this both of them? Or is this literally Black Swans and Sparkle's just in it a bit?
Don't leave me waiting, my dear. Before Penacony gets flipped upside down, try to find me, catch me, and stop me.
There's actually more than one memo keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul. The address that the mask gave you is right here. But you never would have thought that when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game, she was talking about wanton slaughter on the streets of Penacony. Such a direct act of provocation is enough to get my competitive side worked up too.
How would these two even know each other?
Madam, forgive me. I had no idea about anything she said.
Bullshit.
As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just a friend, helping her deliver a letter. That's all. I never knew this was actually a declaration of warfare. They say you shouldn't kill the messenger. So, maybe you can just, let me go. You all are the big shots here. I'm really not on your level.
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Oh.
Should be
like I can't
suspecting him of
escape being
everything.
An assistant detective. Oh, fine. It's all fine. No big deal.
No big deal. Why is the constable a TV and the bailiff a monkey? Wait. Silly question, Dreamworld.
If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away.
Regarding the victim.
Who was the victim?
An IPC employee named Shamari. Eyewitnesses reported that a tall, strong man wearing a large robe with long sleeves walked right past Shamari, then suddenly assaulted him with a hammer. Shamari collapsed on the spot and woke up from the dream. The murderer vanished in a flash.
Ooh, that sounds just like Sparkle. Her best asset is transforming her appearance to look like someone else.
You would know. Regarding the sweet dreams, troop present at the scene of the crime.
Who are those two little guys?
Seems like the assailants
bailiff
stole
and
the
the
troop
constable
from elsewhere and deliberately placed them here. What nerve. They don't even have the slightest consideration for public order. Those two have clammed up. I wonder if you two could help pry open their mouths.
Looks like a puzzle that Sparkle has left behind for you.
I love how he's just here masquerading as Sampo to be like, here's the tract. Follow the tract. Regarding evidence at the scene of the crime.
Any leads yet?
This is a developing case, so there aren't many clues yet. All we have to go by are the weapon used by the assailant and the victim's ID.
Oh wow, Sparkle's hammer.
They didn't even take the weapon with them. Sounds like they're trying to
The same pattern that's all over her outfit. And we summon the victim.
Where's Mr. Shamari right now? I'd like to meet him.
Rare occasion where you could just
I'm
summon
afraid
the
you
person who was
can't.
murdered.
The Oaks came forward and calmed him down. Mr. Shamari expressed that he understands the unpredictable nature of dreams, and went on to vacation in another dreamscape. Best not to bother him. Guest experiences always have to come first.
Fine.
Oh, I'm afraid by the time we find him, half of Penacony will have been sent back to reality by Sparkle.
Oh, the horror.
Looks
Not
like we'll
reality.
have to play this little game of sparkles then.
Go send me back to reality. Gotta get fast. Can't look at this right now. You guys want to talk to me? Hello.
Lady Black Swan, you're here. I'm the constable, and this here is
I kind of hate your voice. I don't know why.
Mr. Coldfeet, why'd you do it?
So they can talk after all. Miss Black Swan, they're heading straight for you.
Don't interrupt, I wasn't talking to you. I understand Lady Black Swan has quite the intellect. I'm sure you'll be able to get to the bottom of the Sparkle murder case.
The Sparkle murder case? Wasn't the victim Shamari from the IPC?
You're wrong, Lady Black Swan. The victim is evidently none other than the matriarch of the Goldhammer family, Miss Sparkle Goldhammer.
Oh, I guess Miss Sparkle has written herself into the skit here, and this has nothing to do with the actual case. Goldhammer? Is that her real surname?
Never heard of it. Sounds made up. Sparkle doesn't sound like a real name either.
Miss Sparkle was supposed to receive 3 valiant warriors at the Goldhammer residence today, but upon their arrival, all they found was her body. Miss Sparkle had been smashed over the head by a hammer and died on the spot. Such a brutal act of violence. My investigations discovered that the 3 warriors were supposed to escort supplies back to their territory the day before, but they were unexpectedly ambushed by the Annihilation
What is
Gang.
going on right now?
They narrowly escaped and barely got away with their lives, finding their supplies almost completely raided. So they all shared a motive for killing Miss Sparkle. To escape punishment.
So the 3 of them teamed up to kill her.
Is the case closed?
No, there can only be one murderer. It's not an unsolved mystery if there are 3 murderers. Hang on. Wait.
If you can't justify it, don't bother.
Got it! Those 3 were all vying against each other to be number 2. They couldn't have cooperated on anything. So it must have been one of them acting alone.
That actually doesn't make much sense. Even if they were on bad terms, those 3...
Please begin your investigation, Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit. I've got the case file right here. If you want to learn more about the suspects, talk to me.
Okay. Cool.
Lady Black Swan, allow me to introduce the 3 suspects to you. Lefton, Zhongshan, and Wright. Lefton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants, whose right hand...
You're the
was
other person that
unfortunately severed
got
while
dream
he was
murdered, I guess.
fighting off the Annihilation Gang. He's
Now we're
been
looking at
learning
this.
how to write and hold a fork with his left hand. How tough that must be. Then there's Zhongshan. This guy's a coward who ran away as soon as a group spotted some bandits along the road. He ended up smashing into the side of a cliff and getting his face disfigured. It's a real shame, as he used to be one of the rare handsome men left around town.
So the first guy's missing his right hand. Zhongshan's got his face messed up.
Last of all comes Wright. This guy was so insatiably greedy that he still came back to try and embezzle the rest of the supplies after they
And Wright's missing his legs. Or
Lying
busted
about
up his
how
legs.
the gang had taken off with everything. Lefton and Zhongshan were so incensed that they broke his legs.
Also, I just realized the guy who lost his right hand and only has a left hand, his name is Lefton. That makes that easy to remember.
Hang on, I'm confused here. Left on? Right? Is this some kind of joke?
What? Where did you get that idea from? Do you need me to go over it all again?
No, that's
That
fine.
wouldn't be necessary. I've memorized every detail.
No wonder you're a memo keeper.
I'm not getting it right.
Holy moly! This hammer is super heavy. This must be the murder weapon for the Sparkle murder case.
Miss Sparkle also used it to attack Mr. Shamari.
Yeah, we're just forgetting about Mr. Shamari. Apparently.
I'm barely able to lift this using both hands. I have no idea how Sparkle could ever use this to hit a target.
Giant wooden hammer.
Look, an ID card. Talent Motivation Department, Shamari. Is this the victims?
Mr. Shamari's belongings should have disappeared alongside him as he woke from the dreamscape. The fact that this ID is here means Miss Sparkle placed it here on purpose to prove that she definitely attacked
Before I bonked
someone.
him, I stole his ID. So I could plant it.
Is that all the evidence? How are we meant to solve this with so little to go on? Oh, you scared me! When did you pop
Hello,
out?
Sparkle Mask.
The two pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around for no reason. They're clues to the puzzle, but there
Yeah.
are still some other clues that were placed in other areas, so they won't spoil the crime scene.
Isn't that a bit unnecessary?
No. It's
No,
disruptive.
no.
A stack of irrelevant things crowding a crime scene. Miss Sparkle is a law-abiding citizen who'd never bring extra trouble.
Except for when she's bonking people with hammers in the street.
Seems quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is adding a little spice to the investigation. Let's take her up on her offer then. Mr. Assistant Detective, this way.
Mr. Not Sparkle, this way. Oh, I have to do this? Man. Getting small. What is it? Oh. Blue.
What's this little device here for?
Push the button.
Could you please let me know? It looks like a little button.
Push it.
Lady
Push it.
Blackstone.
Push it.
You do, don't push it.
Push it.
That's the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle installed. Once pushed, Miss Sparkle and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke.
You gotta push it.
Miss Sparkle also has her own button. The second she pushes hit, you and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke.
Push it.
That sounds like both buttons can do the exact same thing.
Push it.
Correct. Exactly the same.
Push it.
Oh,
Aren't you going to ask me why?
okay. Why?
Because she is fair.
This is nuts.
Push it. No. Wait, no, let me push button. Normal 4. I gotta go beat a balloon with a boat. Yeah. Gonna go here. No. I gotta get. Oh. I wanna run into you. This thing, I guess? I need to get big again, please. By the way, I love how I'm strong enough to push that off of the shelf, but not strong enough to move a balloon out of the way.
This notice seems like a hint for us from Miss Sparkle.
To prevent criminals from hoarding our great and lovely Miss Sparkle, the Goldhammer residents shall abide by the following regulations from today onwards. All retainers and visitors must enter and exit the Golden Hammer residence using facial recognition system. Those who cannot pass through the facial recognition system will be killed on the spot. These regulations are in effect indefinitely. And damn,
That
no
sounded
chill.
like a story from ancient times. And why did the facial recognition system suddenly go out?
This is so her style, isn't it?
Well, why don't I get the notification? I don't know. Twitch doesn't like me. Oh god. Oh, okay, no, he's still dizzy. Yeah, both standing up again scared the shit out of me. Wait, where do I go from here? I need to get big to do that puzzle, right? Oh, apparently I can do it when I'm not even tall enough to see the canvas. Nice. We got this. Is this a rabbit? What is this? Boop. Come on, please. Thank you. Come on, please. Thank you. It is a rabbit! Look at the banoi!
What's this? A plush toy?
Regardless of why it's designed to look like the conductor aboard the Astral Express, this doll, is it connected to the case?
Have you ever heard of something called
It's not the same without the little conductor suit.
stories? It's a fake clue that leads you down the wrong path.
I see. But when it's so obvious, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
That's just in case you didn't realize the ingenuity of Miss Sparkle and were worried about her throwing out a random, useless clue.
Uh-huh.
I see. Thank you for your keen insight.
This has gotta be Black Swan
Let's
and
pretend
Sparkle
we were
Quest.
misled by a red herring. This doll, could it be connected to the case?
I love that she's just playing along with this, by the way. Like, Black Swan's just fucking around about as much as Sparkle is right now.
You don't have to play along that hard, you know.
Doesn't look like there are any more clues. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Next, should we pin down the identity of the perpetrator? This evidence. I've been staring at it all day, but there's nothing that can identify the perp. Lefton, that guy lost his hand.
It's right there. If you're gonna say he lost his hand, instead of he lost use of his hand, you can't just leave his hand there.
Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right?
Okay, he's hiding his face, so I'll give you that one.
I remember this one best. Right.
Broken
has a
leg, that's
broken
fine.
leg.
Why don't we flip the question and start by asking who couldn't be the murderer? After all, there are only 3 suspects, so elimination could be a valid method.
If you put it like that, then do you already have someone in mind? Tell me, come on.
I mean, it's probably this guy, right? This guy wouldn't be able to lift the hammer.
So, who
It shouldn't be him.
exactly is Lefton? That guy lost his hand.
Oh, I can look through all of this. Oh, the 4. Apparently, wait. Value the ID greatly. Some even saw it on the forehead and showing they can show it out to people wherever they go. Sparkle probably after the crime scene sure she did assault someone. This one had facial recognition. Oh, wait. Yeah, but if he can't pass facial recognition, then So it has to be the guy whose legs are screwed up? Yeah, I guess so. It can't be this guy because of the hammer.
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's dominant hand was seriously injured to the point where he had to learn how to live using only his left hand. Swinging that giant sledgehammer to murder someone, that must be hard for him. Probably impossible.
That said, I don't know how somebody with a broken leg just gets up to somebody with a giant hammer and bonks him with it either, but...
Lefton's suspicion level can be downgraded.
So, remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident?
I sure do. This one.
Poor guy. He was seriously injured and was all wrapped up in bandages to keep his good looks safe. If that's the case, then he couldn't have made it through the Goldhammer Residence's facial recognition system. That would suggest that Zhongshan is not the murderer.
I mean, unless we're just gonna say it's none of these guys, because it's probably fucking Stampo.
By process of elimination, it seems that only Wright could be the murderer. That was easy. Let's tell the constable our answer and see what he thinks.
Okay. Go with that then.
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit.
The murderer is Wright.
You have answered correctly! As expected, you didn't disappoint, Lady
Beep,
Black
beep.
Swan. Game rules stipulate I must tell you where the next puzzle is.
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like the key to winning lies not in the puzzle itself, but in the motives behind Miss Sparkle's strange behavior. I'm afraid this chase may just go on forever.
I have to remind you that Sparkle is a masked fool? Do you plan on finding logic in the mind of a masked fool?
Logic, no. Entertainment, yes.
That's exactly what I plan on doing. Even if it's just subjective, there must be an overall principle behind the behavior. Memories cannot lie, and hers may just understand more about her than she does herself. Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head to the next puzzle. I hope this time we can get ahead of the Bloodhound family. I want to try and avoid using my Memo Keeper powers.
I really want to know if Sample's actually you or not. Like, because it seemed like in the MSQ it was... I mean, again, spoilers if you haven't played through it, but it seems like it was just Sparkle all along, right? So, there was no... And it was always weird that somebody from Belobog was all the way out here. They're so technologically behind, but... Who knows? We'll find out.
So
Either
why are
this
you
will
so
confirm that
focused
Sample's
on
here,
Sparkle's challenge?
or it's just Sparkle
Or
again.
should I ask, are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
Right now, I'm going under the assumption that this is just Sparkle again, role-playing Sampo.
I told you, it's purely out of a spirit of competitiveness. And, as a Memo Keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
Oh, nothing to say that time, huh? Okay. Hello.
Oh, this place is a complete
Sheriff and Deputy
And those
Sheriff.
two weirdos are probably here too.
There's nobody else at the scene. Seems like Miss Sparkle used the same method to send dreamers back to reality. Let's talk to those two there, then.
Oh, Detective Black Swan and Detective Sampo! You finally made it!
We don't know what we'd do without your help.
I love that it's just, oh, by the way, like, making different voices for all these.
Why are you talking like that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Deputy Sheriff, am I talking in a strange way?
Oh, of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Sparkle needs to stop getting murdered.
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
We saw that in the trailer.
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy herself a brand new tie. She didn't come back out. After a long time, the shopkeeper went in to see what was going on, but instead discovered Miss Sparkle's body. She had been strangled to death.
I totally forgot that, like, this is a dream bubble that Black Swan sent us. Because Black Swan just did this for some reason, and now Trailblazer's just witnessing this.
There were 3 suspects on the scene, namely a Papashi shopkeeper named Wright.
Why did Black Swan go along with this?
Shan, and a wealthy Intellitron trader called Lefton.
The same names again.
Our old friends.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart. Miss Sparkle is so gracious. Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
You're too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy! Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is.
Sure, buddy. Sure thing.
Let me introduce the identities of these suspects to you. It's very straightforward. First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Papashi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist, which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it. Next
Alright,
up,
Wright's a
you have
Papashi.
the merchant Lefton. He wants to join up with the Penacony Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle. That could be a motive for killing her.
Lefton's an aspiring trader.
Finally, there was the gambler Zhongshan.
And Zhongshan's a
He
gambler.
lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information we have. Do you need me to repeat it?
One's I love how in this story one is business rival and the other is massive gambling debt, and then one is they called me short. all equal motives for murder.
That won't be necessary. I remember it all.
Alright. Do that. We have to do this again? Probably after. There's a Hanu thing right there.
There's an accounting book lying on the ground. It must have been specially placed there by Sparkle.
On the title page is written Chen Katong. Is that someone's name?
A code name. Oh, I think it's the name of the owner of this book.
This Jian Katong person should be Sparkle's targeted victim this time around.
Okay.
And there's
Boxes.
the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
The tag on the tie reads, "Only for Imperial Master Lefton." Seems like it's one of Miss Sparkle's personal belongings.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
Alright, after the Hanu thing. Time to get small.
So, it's just like the first case then. Only 2 pieces of evidence. The rest hidden inside her memories again, right?
Miss Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then?
Mole. Mole. Here we go. Hanu. Yeah, I still think it's funny you can't climb stairs either. The limitations on this little guy are a little goofy. It's fine. It's for the sake of the puzzles, you know. Gotta do what they gotta do to make the puzzles. What's this?
A little stool that seems quite normal. There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
The footprints, which are half as big as standard,
Are they?
must belong to a Pepeshi person.
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
Are they drawn on there, or are they just left imprinted on there? There's a dude up there. I need to fix that. How do I get up to him? How do I get up to you? Can I do that? We're doing this this sparkle bit. Do I have to come in here after? Oh, I think it's there. Okay. Gotta go fix my clocky friend. And now we go up. Oh, we're going over here. That's not where I want to go at all. Got a demon for that, apparently.
What's that smell? Why is
A literal
there
red herring?
red herring there?
Mr. Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know, Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
My first.
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm memories baked in sunshine. They're the ones that usually belong to kind people.
Not crazy people. I want to go up and fix my friend. There we go.
This clock is...
Open it up and take a look.
Actually bad at these though. Which is just that one just twists like that. And that one slides. Wait, does this not have a reflection? Huh. Guess not. There we go. That way, and then shoop. I love the little noodle arm wave they do. Look at him go.
This is evidence too. Why was it planted inside another device?
Because this ring was found inside the victim's mouth. We want to reconstruct the scene of the crime.
In the victim's mouth?
What?
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. Zhongshan family heirloom.
What was it in his mouth for?
That should be it. Let's head out.
Well, it's Sparkle's mouth, I guess.
Assistant detective.
One of many
But
Sparkles.
The puzzle this time is pretty strange.
Have you found out who the killer is?
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway, let's report back to the sheriff for now.
Oh, for the laughter! Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon. What's that? You found out who the killer is?
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan. As smart as the nest of magpies roosting in the roof of my Uncle Frank's garage.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case?
What? Identify? Do not identify. Think again. Both of these have... What did I say now?
In my opinion, There is no murderer for this case.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, this is weird. This person's not even in the story. This weird thing?
This evidence doesn't really prove that he is the murderer.
It doesn't. Looks like Miss Sparkle is more careful than I thought.
I thought I was saying there wasn't no murderer. What do you mean prove he is the murderer? Fish. The fish probably doesn't do anything. No.
It doesn't. Looks like Miss Sparkle is more careful
Okay,
than
okay. Yeah, I don't know what any of this other stuff has to do.
This tie is a piece of evidence, right?
Only this is something to do with there being no murderer?
That's right. That's the one. Miss Sparkle stole Lefton's tie to see if it would fit her. But who knew that Lefton had an anti-theft device installed on it? After Miss Sparkle affixed the tie to her neck, it rapidly contracted, thereby strangling the poor lady.
What?
She tried swallowing her ring to preserve her breathing passage. Unfortunately, she was beyond saving.
Yeah, anytime you're choking, guys, just swallow something. Like, swallow a ring, you know? Surely that'll give you more room to breathe.
What a tragedy! If it weren't for your incisive detective work, the three suspects.
I hate when ties have security measures to just choke people.
Is something wrong here? This is too easy. The first case wasn't hard, but this one.
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Which means, this is probably another prank from Miss Sparkle. Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see. Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo. I never thought you'd be able to deduce the truth.
Sheriff, the murderer is right. The evidence is the stool, right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize this formidable intellect of yours?
Yeah, I should have been able to submit the fish.
Then, right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy Sheriff, is he really a genius? How could such an unfathomable mystery be solved so easily by him?
Why wouldn't you let me submit the fish?
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
Except for apparently the fish.
Why take it so seriously? Miss Sparkle is a masked fool, not a masked genius. If it's a challenging puzzle you want, please go out there and turn right until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. We're only responsible for providing an entertaining detective experience. Anyway, since our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now share Miss Sparkle's next puzzle with you.
There's more?
So that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Sure.
Detective Black Swan, would you like to hear about the other answers that you didn't guess?
Why, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Seeing as you
How is she just
so
going
much
along with
work
this
into
for
everything?
fucking shits and giggles, I guess? I don't know. Motto's left.
Lefton is a wealthy merchant who has been competing with Miss Sparkle for decades. They're always at each other's throats.
This tie is a piece of evidence, right?
That's right. That's the one. tie belongs to Lefton, and it just so happens to be the murder weapon in this case. Could the evidence be any more solid than this? Lefton snuck into the changing room and waited for poor Miss Sparkle to enter before using this very tie to brutally kill her. And then he stuffed Zhongshan's ring into her mouth as a way to try and frame him. What a tragedy! If it weren't for your incisive...
I'm not going through all these.
Play around.
I'm good.
Just as you said, solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now?
You would know.
Keep getting led around by her?
You would know.
Truly, Miss Sparkle is a fascinating
Let
person.
him talk.
She seems chaotic inside, but easy enough to understand. Like a performer on the stage or a child hungering for attention. This game will be over soon. This time, we're going to catch her.
Got a plan. What's going on here?
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Seth.
It's got a mask.
You're finally here. I am the famed detective of Penacony. And next to me here is my assistant detective.
A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
As expected, another change in setting.
Yesterday, my assistant and
The
I were
victim
visiting
is
the famed
Sparkle.
artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Zhongshan, said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside.
As soon as I heard, I knew
She was
something must have
dead.
happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down.
How the fuck did you break down a door?
The room was covered in spattered blood.
Like the size of a doorknob.
Miss Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time.
Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but alas, poor Miss Sparkle. She's left us now forever.
Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Lefton the cook, and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's these same 3 people at every murder, man.
Presumably, Miss Sparkle is now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No
cheating!
Oh. The little mask flip from Sampo here.
Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to be getting anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun. I want to guess who it was.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce.
Ding-a-ling!
Oh.
Now comes the most exciting and romantic moment in any drama. The audience challenge. Everyone knows that the mighty masked fool Sparkle can change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character.
Sampo again.
So then, I put to you, which character is it? Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste. Thus, the masked genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
Oh, he's just gone. Alright. I'm in Sparkle.
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
That's a good
Such
question.
a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. but as a means to an end. I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
Basically, she was fucking around. She was playing along. You in the trash can? Oh, what you doing?
There's no weird, sweet dreams troop. Nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. We finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A Bella Boggian trash can? In Penacony?
Hey, dear Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet. You made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
I'm not good at riddles.
No murder case this time around?
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
I mean, I know this one's supposed to be people, right? It's just weirdly worded. It's like, it's not actually morning, noon, and night. It's the start of your life, the middle of your life, and then the end of your life. You have like a cane. Let's go with that.
Since
Fine.
it's a classic puzzle, the answer is people, right?
But probably not going to be that easy.
Wah, wah.
Nope.
Wrong answer. How could it be as boring as that? The correct answer is Sparkle.
How so? Do tell.
When sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold a toothbrush. Poor Sparkle.
That's not walking on 3 legs.
So naturally, she's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
What a cute answer.
She's just going along with it.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
The trash can just kicked me. Oh no.
Ill fate descends.
Existence is unity.
I see through you.
If I do that, Ratio won't be able to attack. Yeah, it's pretty fine for one turn.
I'm asking questions.
It's asking questions. Let's take you out. One less person hitting me. Ooh, took both out. Nice. Good target on the follow-up.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Some value, I suppose.
These two can just basic now, and then clip the shield.
Answer me.
Trying to remember. I don't think you have to use her thing every turn, right? Inflicts 1 stack of Arcana and reduces defense for 3 turns. Okay. So basic does Arcana too, so don't need to do that unless it's for the defense down.
Your answers? Test. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Drop a pillow on him. The ratio does such bad damage.
Ill tidings manifest.
I'll give him up at some point.
There's more
Got too many characters to give.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Existence is unity.
0 points.
Mind your manners.
Yin and yang. All things in human creations.
And can you not do that? You're not. kick me like that, please.
What do you want to know?
Kind of rude. Defense down is... Wait, is that... Did I put that back up? Yeah, I did. Oh. Man, I was just gonna use Black Swan's ult. I should leave now.
What's up with this guy? He just
Why don't you let me do fun things? With trash can.
Huh? No voices? This guy's pretty quiet. Miss, let's hurry up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Wait. Don't move. Something's off.
Miss, you killed Sparkle.
He keeps dying. How does this keep happening?
Possible? How can people die inside Penacony's dreamscape? In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do? You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her. Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If you don't agree, I'll end up...
She's just writing a whole other story in real time.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape. That's the promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier.
Go again. And in the main story. Spoilers of the main story, but fucking Vomit and Firefly should not be dead. We keep saying that there's no death when you're sleeping. Somebody please explain to me how those two supposedly died.
There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle? Who are you talking to?
You. Sparkle has disguised herself as another character. Wouldn't that be you, Mr. Sampo?
This? Don't jump to conclusions! If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
The hint for the final question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it?
Yeah, I didn't do that one.
The key to solving the puzzle lay in two pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time.
Guess we're still doing that one.
Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw two conclusions. One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide. That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer. As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still.
What does this have to do with this?
When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood?
They've been dead for a while. That was weird.
Was somehow happily destroying a crime scene just to save someone who's obviously been dead a while. The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer.
Makes sense, I guess. Otaku Noob, thank you for the raid. How you doing? Noob raid. You have a good stream?
At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece
Why
of
is she going on a
information,
tangent about this?
he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery.
Does sound like Sparkle, but what's that have to do with Sampo being Sparkle? You love my VTuber model? Thank you! I made it myself. I'm pretty proud of it.
That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words.
Old Sparkle and Portal Light Cone. And you're really? You're forced single. Okay. I did pause early on in the stream. But it took literally all the wishes I had, including the ones that I could buy out of the shop. At first, I lost the 50-50 to freaking Yang Qing of all people. The most useless one in the goddamn selection. And then Sparkle came on my last 10 pull. So I got her too. I just haven't guilded her yet because I don't have the stuff yet. But I was stressing. It was so close. You lost yours to Japan. At least Japan is good. Like I mean, you know, obviously there's a lot better supports now, right? Like there's Huahua and Locha and Fushuan and stuff, but like at least Japan is good. Yang Qing is useless. I tried to use him. So I was like, surely if you just give him the right setup, you could use him. I guild him up. I paired him with Japod, so he's got like infinite shields. He still fucking sucks. He is so bad. This is like, no, why did it have to be you? Of all of them, why is it you? You're going for Fushuan, hopefully. She is really good. Fushuan's a good one to get. She's so... like, when I first saw her kit, I didn't think she would be as good as she is, but she is very good. I don't know why Black Swan is talking about this. Apparently this circles back to Sampo being Sparkle.
The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective.
I love in this quest, by the way, that Black Swan is just playing along with Sparkle, just apparently for the shits and giggles. I don't know why she's rolling with this.
Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but it was you who first came up with it.
I'm a little whale when I need to be. Like if I didn't get Sparkle on that last free 10 pull, I probably would have swiped to go the rest of the way. But I don't usually, like if I don't like super want a character, then I'm not gonna buy it. I don't buy light cones unless I have literally nothing else to put on them, and then I never go for Athlons. So I'm like a small whale, I guess. A baby whale.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples.
Did Sparkle
along
ever
the
meet
surface
Sampo?
of the water.
Is that why she keeps imitating Sampo?
Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage
I am a
it
bunny.
and protect them carefully.
I am Benoy.
The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer. Would you like to hear it?
So I would love to hear it.
Another answer?
Well, thank you for the follow.
The great artiste Sparkle.
The great artiste.
Away in her bedroom, you using red paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant
Is she trying to rewrite the
detective who
story,
was
Vena?
first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer, but rather an accomplice who assisted her in faking her own death.
He's legit just rewriting the story.
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
I was disguised as my own corpse. Makes sense.
Ding-a-ling! I won!
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all three of those.
He's not wrong about that one. It was reoccurring.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo then?
That's Joe Sparkle. Oh, Sparkle.
Beautiful lady. I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
Nope.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least.
I went into this just thinking it was just Black Swan character quest. I wasn't expecting this to just be both of them.
You take memories, and I get joy. We get what we need from each other. Seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can dance ballet together.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool.
Waka really
inviting
likes
you
to ask
work
people to walk
together.
with her, doesn't she? Does the same thing to Sunday.
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family
Fun.
barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade.
Legit just said I don't get paid enough to deal with this.
Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you. The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to
Just hired by
catch
someone?
two fish with one cast, you might not be satisfied with your catch.
So, you mean you're refusing? Memo Keeper, did you think you could just
They all
leave?
sparkle.
Why not?
Sparkled everywhere.
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later. We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me. Let's go, Sampo? Sampo. Who is Sampo?
This is Bellabog, right?
I said, why not?
Did you just fuck with the memoirs?
Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
Why don't you just go along with it? I'm so confused.
What a special dream this has been.
That was something.
Its nested structure. Being part of a play inside the dreamscape was as real and captivating as
Can you stop, Argentine?
within a dream.
Now is not the time to stop playing to a goddess.
That's the end of Miss Black Swan's dream bubble. Are you satisfied with your experience?
What? Step on that tree.
I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just dreams. And in Penacony, dreams
And Sapper was everywhere.
or even tampered with. Things in our dreams cannot be trusted, let alone in someone else's dreamscape. If there's any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so by the cold, hard light of reality. Sweet dreams.
So basically, it may or may not have actually been Sampo, but even if it was actually Sampo, it was in a dream bubble, so it could have been wrong.
I wouldn't do anything to her.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you out with everything you've asked, as agreed. Shouldn't you give my mask back to me now?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreements? Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on your face. Take this key to the tavern cellar, third barrel on the left. You never saw me. But
So is this actually Sampo?
after all this time, what made you
Wait, is
suddenly
Sampo a
want to
masked
take
fool?
back your mask? This doesn't seem like the Sampo I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to Urello 6. Am I right?
Well, no comment about that.
I mean, he's always shady,
I
but...
love that line you said. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. That really makes sense. Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
Oh, if we get like 5-star masked fool Sampo somewhere down the line, I'm here for that.
If you're all out of options,
I'd be so
please
here.
get in touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Bellabog. After all, the elation that Miss Sparkle seeks isn't something old Sempo can stand by. Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
Fine. I'm
Isn't
just
Giovanni the
spitballing
dude
here.
from the
Don't take it so
rich guy from the
seriously.
Pokemon event?
Why so serious?
Okay, calm down, Joker. Now this quest just has me excited for possible masked fool Sampo. I want to see Sampo's glow up. You know, I actually didn't like him at first when I started playing the game. But, like, I don't know if this is just from the repeated exposure of him showing up constantly, but he's very much grown on me. So much so that, like, when I got Black Swan, as my first, like, dot character, I don't have Kafka or any of the other ones, I was actually excited to be like, oh, I get to build Sampo now. I have a reason to use Sampo. I imagine you've already seen that dream bubble. Relax, I just want to know if anyone's come looking for me yet. What do you... Are people supposed to... What do you mean by that? What's up? You must collect all the mommies. That's respectable. To be fair, Black Swan is very mommy. That said, though, Kafka is also very... Kafka's probably the mommiest mommy in the game right now. If the internet is to be believed. So, you have the double mommy dot team. Currently such a place for that dream, but really, why does she want it? Now, simple hands will only make the situation more confusing. Can you do me a favor and go reclaim the dream bubble? Or I can do that. How many 5 stars do you have? I can look. Once Black Swan is done talking to me. I don't remember where was left. That's not Black Swan, that's Sparkle. God damn it. You almost got me. I'm not telling you. How are you imitating people over... Did you steal her phone? How are you doing this? One thing to imitate somebody with your magic, steal their face, but you stole a phone? Shameless. Bring it on. Ah, use it as I exist. Yeah, just gone. That was fun. I'm glad we got not only Black Swan, but we got Sparkle in that. I'm getting more text messages? Okay, hold on. Let me answer your question before I look at that. Beep. I got 1, 2... Are we counting standards? I'll count standards, I guess.
I shall uphold the principles of night.
Shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Not all of them. 20 of them. Most of them. I don't have Topaz. I don't have Kafka. Who else is there? Hold up. Let me see here. It's 5 stars.
Mountain and marsh from top to bottom.
Who do I not
the
have
third
here?
To last line means someone's slacking off right now.
I'm missing Kafka, Silverwolf, Topaz, Hua. Oh yeah, I'm missing 4 of them. Each of the ways. The ways are credit card. If luck fails you, credit card. Don't follow my ways. My ways are bad. Yeah, no, I just got her today from the selector because I got my 300 pulls and I never got a Bronya. So this is my brand new Bronya finally. So I have to level her up. I'm currently still leveling... Well, I'm not leveling her, but I'm gearing her. She still is missing 2 relics that I cannot get to drop to save my life. So... So I can't use her yet. I'll have to use you talk a lot. And then obviously I just got her today too, so... I haven't used them yet. No! Be responsible with your money! Like I said, I only roll if it's necessary. Like, if I have nothing else to give to a character as a weapon, or I can't, like, I really, really want a character and I can't get them without doing the Manoi, then I'll do the Manoi. But I try to get as much as I can just with free Jades. Just getting all the free Jades and stuff. This game is pretty generous with the free wishes, so you skip every now and then, you should be able to get most of them. Or at least a good chunk of them. Unless you're very unlucky. Yeah, like... I don't use her. Who Fucking Bailu and Yangqing I'm never going to use again. They're both garbage. Actual garbage. Japod is actually pretty good. It's hard to think, like I would need characters that have to avoid getting hit though in order to really use him over like Fu Xuan or Lacha. Okay, stop. Because like obviously Fu Xuan and Lacha are pretty much good in almost every other situation, but at least he's good enough I would use him. I'm not using Trailblazer for anything right now. I wish I could use Welt more, but I don't have much of a reason to use him. I just like him, so I try to use him when I can. Himiko is really good in Pure Fiction, which I'm so glad for. Like, Himiko is fucking beautiful. Look at her. Look at this gorgeous lady. I'm so happy that they made a mode where she's good in, so that I get to use Himiko now.
Hold the principle.
Yeah. Even I just leave and he's talking. Argenti, I love you, but you need to. He talks. Like, I don't know what it is with my favorite husbandos here, but like, Argenti is great. So is Jing Yuan. But my god, do they talk a lot when you have them out and you're trying to do things. Like, you gotta keep them moving or keep clicking off them because they just don't shut up. Yeah, we'll put on Hanya. That's fine. I'm probably gonna call it here though. I think I got pretty much. Oh yeah, let's see what he said first. Oh, she said first. Is this actual Black Swan? Can't trust anybody. They can all be Sparkle. I don't know. Unique action. That is true. She's good at imitating people. What'd she say? Outside of police, just like when he met in Beniconi, a strange dream that surrounded us due to strange motors. No, I need more. I trust nobody. Maybe I am Sparkle. She hasn't caused any major damage or put my mind at ease. Okay. I didn't say that she'd come to the Express though, or Black Swan. Unless I missed it. They're not gonna come visit me now? Maybe I have to do more before they do. Unless Black Swan's already on the guest list, I'm not sure. Can I see that if I go look at the book? Teleport to the book. Again, Misha's here. Hello? I actually haven't looked at this before. Not on here, so I guess they can't come yet. I guess there's more that has to be done for it. Oh well. Maybe that just means we get to see them more coming up. Which I'm so down for. I'm gonna call that here though. Because I am out of, you know, noteworthy quests to do. And I got my character. So I'm feeling good now. Feeling good about where we are. Thank you guys for hanging out.